I'm in St. Thomas right now, and there's only one thing I'm looking for. No, not Hooters. Yeah, right. That's right, Kmart. I'm taking the exercise up a notch. Alright, it's time to use our juggling to get in shape while at the same time becoming more ambidextrous. I realized with juggling Tai-Bo Master that might have been a little too advanced for some, so this time I've included intermediate as well as advanced levels. Now this will be a 360s workout, so if you can juggle 3 balls and you can do some 360s, you're already set to start trying these exercise programs. Now we're going to go back to the night where I shot the footage of myself doing this exercise program, and then I'm going to walk you through the 3-ball level. And I'm going to practice in this potential purple show shirt, but I'm going to practice in it to see how badly sweat shows through it. Well, you never know what you're going to get when you come to practice. The stage is always set up differently, and they've got the band set up there already. So tonight, it looks like I'm going to be ensconced in a curtain womb. Okay, so the 360s workout goes as follows. I warm up and then I do 3 up 360s, 10 starting from the right and then 10 starting from the left. I then do 10 5-ups starting with the right and then 10 5-ups starting with the left. Then I start working on the connections. I first connect a 3-up 360 starting from the right to a 3-up 360 starting from the left. Then a 3-up 360 starting from the left connected to a 3-up 360 starting from the right. Then I move on to the 5-up to 3-up connections. 5-up 360 started with the right hand connected to a 3-up 360 started from the left. I do that 5 times. Then I reverse it. I do the 5-up starting with the left connected to a 3-up starting with the right. Then I move on to the connected 5-up 360 starting with the right hand 5-up 360 connected to a left hand 5-up 360. And then a left hand 5-up 360 connected to a right hand 5-up 360. And then of course there's the connections to overhead throws. 5-up 360 connected to overhead throws. 5 sets of that starting with the right hand, and then 5-up 360 starting with the left hand connected to overhead throws. And then I move on to the connections to the overhead 6x4, 4x6 patterns. I don't do this from the left hand, it's hard enough from the right. So I connect a 5-up 360 into overhead 6x4, 5 sets of that, and then 5-up 360 connected to overhead 4x6, 5 times in a row of that as well. And then we go back to our basic fundamental 5-up 360 and overhead throws. I do 5 of those, and that's the 360s workout. Then I move on to 6 and 7 balls. So that takes a while. You know, it's not perfect, so the more you drop, the more exercise you get. So I'm kind of okay with the drops. Of course, I'm trying to get better, but the longer it takes, the longer of a workout I get. And if that wasn't enough, then I move on to 360s with clubs. The 3-club 3-up 360s connected from right to left in singles, and then I work on my 5-club 5-up 360s. And throw in some 7-ball 360s and overhead throws for that extra burn. And the overheads also work out your shoulders and triceps. Today I'm feeling a little nostalgic, so I'm going to include some juggling Tai-Bo Master exercises. It doesn't look like the shirt really worked out. I don't think I want to look like this on stage. Think it's noticeable? Oh well, back to the black shirt. I think this exercise is better than anything that you're going to get like from cardio, because it's interesting. You're trying to learn something. It doesn't matter really if you drop, because you're still getting exercise, and it holds your interest because you're trying to do better. It keeps you doing it longer. I mean, I just did it for like what, 2-3 hours or something, And so it's the kind of thing where, you know, with a little bit of instruction, going from not knowing how to juggle at all, maybe a couple of months of proper instruction with 360s from a dance teacher, and then some good juggling training, integrating the 360s with the juggling. From the very beginning, you're getting exercise from that. So it doesn't matter how good you are. It just matters that you try, and you get exercise out of that. And you'll find it's addictive, and you'll keep going longer than you thought you would. This way, it kind of brings your mind and your body together in something that holds your interest and gets you in shape. Burns a lot of fat. It takes 3,500 calories to burn 1 pound of fat, which I think I just did. So, you know, do this for a month, there goes 30 pounds. Even when you're first learning how to juggle, I mean, you're going to drop a lot. You're going to get a lot of good lower back exercise, and you're going to find that you start sweating from the very beginning. Whenever something is difficult for you, you're trying harder, and you're burning more calories with that trying. As it becomes easier, you become more efficient in using your energy. Someone who has maybe better form with their 360s probably uses their energy more efficiently, so they don't burn as many calories now. They did when they were learning it, but as you get better, you become more efficient in conserving energy by using proper form. And that's the same thing with when you make bad throws and you have to move your arms and hands out of alignment. You're struggling, you're using more muscles, you're using more energy to correct the pattern. But there's better ways to burn calories than bad form. We don't want to use bad form as our exercise. Lauge probably doesn't burn as many calories as he weighs like 5 pounds anyway, so there aren't any calories in there. If he burned as many calories as I did today, he would cease to exist.
Alright, now the 3-ball version is real simple. You just start juggling 3 balls, start working on your 1-up 360s, 10 from the right, 10 from the left, then work on your 2-up 360s, 10 from the right and 10 from the left. Now the idea here is to keep it interesting by using your non-dominant hand to initiate the 360 setup throws. And by doing that, you're going to become more ambidextrous overall. Then by connecting these two together, you're solidifying each one. They both have to be perfect for the other one to be done perfectly as well. Now, you're going to have some success without dropping. You're going to struggle. You're going to be exercising more as you learn this, and that's fine. Just keep in mind that the overall goal is perfect throws. It'll become easier for you to do it the better you get at it, so the longer you can go. But then you can push yourself to more difficult levels. I only do 2 connected 5-up 360s, but all the exercises building up to that are what burn all the calories. Eventually, if I can get up to connecting them more frequently, then it's just a question of how many do I connect together. Instead of just connecting 2, I might connect 3 or 4. The idea here is to practice these moves so that you improve, so that they become easier, so that you can increase the difficulty while getting the same exercise. Always go through these fundamental exercises, but maybe not as many of them. Instead, focus repetitions on more difficult levels once you're ready for them. But in the beginning, for right now, just the 1-ups, the 2-ups, and then the 3-ups, and then the connected 1-up to 1-up, the connected 2-up to 2-up, and the connected 3-up to 3-up. Get a little bored with the juggling, just put that aside and start doing some of these. If you don't like doing these, be happy that you can still juggle and get exercise from that. And that is how you use juggling to burn 1,000 calories. 3,500 calories, 1 pound of fat gone. And then you can spin faster. All right, now I want to see all you guys doing these exercises. I want you to video yourselves doing these exercise programs, and I want you to upload it to YouTube as a video response to this video. I want to see you sweating. I want to see you spinning. I want to see you working on perfect form, perfect throws, evenly distributed on either side of your body, peaking at the same heights. Visualize what the pattern is supposed to look like just before you do it, and then do it. Spin, and then catch them. Never combine any of these things together. Throw, spin, stop spinning, catch, continue juggling.